Did you know? The dystopian world of Psycho-Pass was directly inspired by famous Western noir and science fiction films. Producer George Wada, in an interview with Anime News Network, stated that the 1997 film LA Confidential provided the overall theme and idea for the series. Series director Naoyoshi Shiotani cited the 1995 film Seven as one of his biggest inspirations for the show, along with such sci-fi films as The Minority Report, Gattaca, Brazil, and Blade Runner. The author of several of these title source materials, Philip K. Dick, served as a direct inspiration for series writer Gen Urobuchi. A direct reference to Western sci-fi cinema came in Episode 3. A floppy disk held by suspect Yuji Kanahara has the label Johnny Mnemonic, the same title as the 1995 movie that actor Keanu Reeves stars in, which involves virtual reality, computer data, and technology. Not everything that inspired Psycho-Pass was dystopian or Western, however. In Episode 15, there is a bent golden baseball bat. This is very similar to the bat used in Satoshi Kon's thriller anime, Paranoia Agent. Chief director Katsuyuki Motohiro humorously stated in an interview that he wanted to impart the same sense of wonder he felt as a child watching the first loop on the third series to today's youth, except that his show would traumatize them for life. The production of the show itself proved to be almost as complicated as the themes it explored on screen. Animation studio production IG originally conceived the series as a successor to the works of veteran studio director Mamoru Oshii, specifically the Patlabor and Ghost in the Shell franchises. Chief director Motohiro, primarily famous for his live-action films, wanted a strong writer on board the project before undertaking such an ambitious animation production. He found his man in Urobuchi, whose Puella Magi Madoka Magica was airing at the time and had greatly impressed Motohiro and his staff. Motohiro wanted his series to directly counter current anime trends, and even went so far as to ban the usage of the word moe at staff meetings. Controversy erupted online after fans complained of an apparent drop in animation quality in episodes 17 and 18. Director Naoyoshi took to Twitter to apologize for the inconsistency and later explained that the entire staff ran out of stamina after episode 16 and had to bring in an outside team to complete the next two episodes. The second season also had its fair share of production troubles. Series composition and scriptwriter To Ubukata said that the schedule for the second season was so tight that oftentimes scripts weren't even finalized into the voice acting state of production. There really wasn't much time at all, so he was even rewriting scripts during voice recording sessions. It was kind of a crazy way of making scripts. If I say that the experience I had was fun, I think the staff would say something along the lines of, "Don't mess with us. Why were you having fun?" To continued, "I think the feeling of strain in the process was conveyed in the work. I didn't have any leeway. There were lots of scenes where the characters played around in the first season, but we couldn't put that kind of thing in a second season. That was a little bit disappointing." Psycho-Pass abounds in cultural references, ranging from ancient to contemporary. Series antagonist Shogo Makishima is frequently seen reading from and quoting famous passages of literature, philosophy, and religion. Some examples include such famous works as Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, George Orwell's 1984, and Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's Faust, which also featured prominently in Urobuchi's Madoka Magica. Not all artistic references were literary, however, such as the home of character Joji Saiga, which bears a striking similarity to legendary American architect Frank Lloyd Wright's 1935 masterpiece Falling Water, located in western Pennsylvania. One unintentional cultural similarity was decidedly darker in nature. An episode of the show's new edit version had to be dropped from broadcast rotation because its plot, which featured a schoolgirl who dismembered, decapitated, and displayed a fellow student's body, was disturbingly similar to a gruesome murder perpetrated by a 16-year-old girl in Nagasaki, which occurred shortly before the scheduled airing. On the subject of airing schedules, each episode of the first season was making an attempt to be set almost exactly 100 years ahead of the present day. The show began airing in mid-October 2012, and the first episode occurs on November 4th, 2112. This pattern is roughly the same up through episodes 10 and 11, which take place on December 24th, 2112. These episodes aired on December 14th and 21st, 2012, respectively. Thanks for watching Weird Did You Know Anime, the anime trivia resource. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all the latest facts and trivia. And speaking of Psycho-Pass, I happen to do a few English covers of the ending songs. If you'd like to check them out, head over to my channel where you'll find them and a bunch of my other English covers of opening and ending songs from various anime. Again, thanks for watching.